Hi folks. Well, guess what, kids? There are demonstrations taking place. There are riots taking place. Destruction taking place. Yeah! Now, I'm not talking about the riots taking place against the United States in many parts of the world. I'm talking about this article that appeared in the Dallas Morning News. See? There are people demonstrating against Japan. Yeah! Against Senkaku. And these demonstrators, these mobs, these rioters, they are smashing the windows of Japanese restaurants and stores, turning over vehicles that are Japanese-made vehicles. They're attacking the Japanese embassy, tearing down the flag, and they're pummeling the police with eggs and bottles. And you know where this is taking place? In the Middle Kingdom. China. Commie-led China. Now, a lot of you are probably saying, really? Or as we say in Japan, Majikayo! Yeah, you know that law and order society where if you just wave a Tibetan flag in Tiananmen Square, they haul you off to jail? That place. They are demonstrating and causing destruction in many cities throughout China, and the people, the police, are like this. Eggs are thrown at the police. Soda bottles are thrown at the police. And you know why this is happening? Because Japan sold itself some islands. Huh? The Senkaku Islands belong to Japan. And the deed is held by a Japanese citizen. He recently sold the islands to the Japanese government. And the commies in China riled up the people and said, hey, wait a minute, those are our islands. How dare you sell our islands to yourself? Yeah! You see, folks, it's like if I sold my property here in Texas to the government in Washington, D.C. That's basically what happened in Japan. The Japanese sold their own land to their own people. But there's a big difference. The commies are claiming those islands. And they're claiming those islands because oil and gas is thought to be in the waters. Here's why. Anywhere in Asia, in the waters of Asia, the seas or whatever, in Asia, where oil and gas is discovered or thought to be, well, it belongs to China. You don't understand that? As soon as you say there's oil or gas here, that's just like planting the commie flag, the Chinese commie flag, because it now belongs to China. If you were to drill an oil well in Manila and oil was to come up, Manila will then belong to China. It's very simple. It doesn't take much to figure that out. And that's what happened with the Senkaku Islands. They belong to China because it's thought to have oil and gas in the waters over there. What are you, nuts? Now let me tell you something. The police are like this while the Han Chinese are going lunatic in their demonstrations because the government wants them to. When similar demonstrations with no violence takes place in Tibet by the Buddhists, they are met with communist bullets. When similar demonstrations take place without any violence in East Turkestan, better known as Xinjiang, by the Muslims, they are met with bullets. But let the Han Chinese in numerous cities throughout the Middle Kingdom riot, demonstrate, plunder and pillage. Even looting took place. Yeah! You know that word that does not exist in Japan? It exists in China because they were looting. And the police... You see? That's why I say China. It's China. That's why I say Japan and the United States are similar. They're rioting against the United States in many parts of the world, and they're rioting against Japan in the most populous place in the world. So remember, the rest of you countries in Asia, if you find oil and gas, you better keep it a secret because that land then, or those waters then become part of the Middle Kingdom, commie-led China. Alright folks, we'll see you. God bless you. God bless America. God bless the nation you happen to be in. And God bless Nihon Koku, our good friends, trusted allies in Japan. And to the people of Japan, understand this. Not only do we Americans stand behind you, we stand right alongside with you. Alright folks, we'll see you.